The American Eagle and Sidney Sweeney jean commercial. There has been an outrage all over the internet. I haven't been able to scroll on Instagram or even TikTok for that matter without there being ongoing posts over and over and over again with people's opinions. And given that that is literally all I'm being fed on social media, I figured I'm gonna share my opinion as well. The jean commercial has been triggering for so many people, but I feel like people's triggers are different. They're being triggered in a different way. Girl, we even have celebrities chiming in on this matter. I'm gonna give you my opinion as we go along. I'm gonna react to the posts that I've seen on social media. There are different versions of the ad, so it's like they literally did a cluster of different ads and people are just being triggered by. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you the one that I feel, and I could be wrong, most people had an issue with. Maybe I'll show you an extra ad and then I'll show you like other people's posts, but let's watch it together.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality.
She's speaking facts.
Even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sidney Sweeney has very genes.
Oh, here's another one. Okay. I like the car. This one's getting me dizzy. They said nothing. Sidney Sweeney has great genes. American Eagle. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Genes are passed.
Okay. Let's go into other people's posts with regards to their issue with this. Or non-issue.
The Sidney Sweeney ad, have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that would,
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. That's kind of dramatic, no? Or what's... That's a little dramatic.
He has good gene. Really? Like, the eugenics in that. It's dripping with it, and I'm like, no.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, it was disgusting. I think it's just showing what kind of country we're turning into. It's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's what this ad is representing.
That's a bit much. Like, I feel like the ad is playing on her looks. She's a very, very attractive, pretty girl. So it's playing on her looks and the jeans. I don't.
I didn't see it, but I have heard quite a bit about it, and a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue jeans to blue jeans, blue blood, white hair, or not white hair, but like blonde hair, blue eyes, and
some people are overthinking this. I feel like we're living in a world where everything is super sensitive. Like, not everything. The younger population is so sensitive. It's almost like everyone's always walking on eggshells. You have to be careful on what you're doing, because if you don't do it in the way that everyone approves of, I don't know where there's a problem. It is not that serious. It's not that deep. Like, I don't think it is. I feel like when I was growing up, there were jean commercials all the time. There were just guys or females, and it didn't matter, or boys and girls, all different shapes, all different sizes. No one complained about, well, she's too big to be in a jean commercial, or she's too big to be considered sexy, or she's too small to be considered sexy, or she's, of a different complexion, like black. Like, what difference does it? We're just people, and I don't think it's that serious. Like, why is it that nowadays people have to put everything into a certain category in order to make sense of it? Overthinking. I'm sure their head hurts. Overthinking.
there's been a lot of comparison to that. I think it's absolutely unacceptable.
Plus, to say I think it's absolutely unacceptable, she didn't even watch any of the commercials. So to me, it's just like, how does it make sense to have an opinion on something that you yourself didn't see? So you're basing your opinion on someone else's opinion, so you're putting yourself in a bubble. Like, I don't... Okay.
Yeah, that's not a good look. I mean, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, very cute and...
Blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, but she's white too. Why does it matter if she's white though? That's where I just don't get it. Maybe I'm on my own. Maybe I'm by myself. Let me know in the comments. The way that I see things, I don't care if you're a male, a female, white, black, Latino, Asian, Indian. I don't care. I don't look at nationality or skin color. And that's how we've raised our kids. So the issue that people are having with Sidney Sweeney is that she has good genes, which is a great wordplay for the actual gene commercial, because she's white, blonde, and has blue eyes.
A lot of the things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that she's definitely been, pandering to a certain group of men online.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing.
Well, here's the thing. You know what? I'm gonna chime in on that. I've seen a few of her other commercials. There was one for like a shoe. It was a shoe ad. She was like on a horse. Yes, she shows a lot of skin. It's her skin though. Hear me out. I don't wear two-piece bathing suits. I'm just not comfortable in them. It's a personal preference. You don't have to wear the same things that I'm wearing. I'm not telling you to wear what I'm wearing. It's me. It's what I like and what I'm comfortable wearing and going out to the street in. If she's comfortable with showing skin, if she's comfortable doing ad placements where she's targeting men, what's the problem? You don't have to like her, but what's the problem? So now she's canceled and we have to treat her like crap because you don't agree with how she's choosing to represent herself or her life? Again, you don't have to like her, but I think drama is being created for no reason.
And why people are offended. Whatever the intentions were, the impact is very problematic.
It's not acceptable to begin with, so.
Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of people online being...
It's unacceptable for Sidney Sweeney, which, by the way, obviously there was a director and a casting manager and, you know, someone filming this. So this was already pre-planned, like the whole campaign. She was just hired to do a job. It's not like she was naked. Everyone's basically pointing out to the fact that she was white, blue eyes, and blonde. Is that illegal nowadays? Would it have been any different if she was black? Probably not, because I'm pretty sure someone would have stirred the pot and made it a bigger deal than what it needed to be. That said, to say it's unacceptable and disgusting, let's not forget that there are so many actresses, celebrities, and models that make money doing the very same thing. So what makes her any different? Did we forget about Kim Kardashian and Skims? They're always on social media showing their body because sex sells. And yes, women hated on them as well because they could not beat them. There was always something. It's the face, the hair, the lips, the body, the butt, the hips, the everything, the money, the fame, which I get. Those type of advertisement and social media campaigns and stuff like that will trigger envy and insecurities within one's being, right? But to sit here and be like, it's unacceptable. Like, she's not the first or last person to ever do a campaign like this. And again, I might add, she didn't show, like, it was just a little bit of navel, a little bit of side boob. She's covered. I don't.
Like, okay, well, if we ran the same ad with a black woman, it would be interpreted differently. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is that, you know, a black woman probably wouldn't use the same inflection. And, you know, they didn't do that. So, you know, they can say what ifs all they want.
That makes no sense. Do you think that Sidney Sweeney scripted out the entire campaign and planned it out herself? You know, it could have been someone else. They could have hired Salma Hayek. She was going to use the same wording and verbiage as Sidney Sweeney. Had Zendaya been hired, stunning woman, by the way, she probably would have delivered it a little differently, but the wording was scripted a certain way. I'm starting to find that people are just using anything and everything as an excuse because they're on the spot. They're being asked questions on the spot. And so the first thing that pops in their mind is what they're going to say. But it's just like they're boxed in within their thoughts because this makes no sense.
But the fact of the matter is they used a white woman to send a very specific message.
What about you?
I definitely think if it were a black woman, it would send a different message, specifically because that's the world that we've created, that we've grown up in. And so by specifically using a white, a white person, it completely disregards everything that we've spent the last centuries working towards, and so that just kind of it rubs us the wrong way.
Come
I hope you guys are sharing your
like
thoughts
American
below,
Eagle,
because I'm
not
just
surprised, and I think any thinly veiled, whatever they're trying to put out is not very thinly veiled at all, and people can see through it. And so hopefully with enough outrage, companies will be afraid to put those types of messaging out.
I get both sides of the argument. Like, she's talking about like actual jeans, but then I get the other side saying like, oh, but like this could be like a play on words for like something else. But like honestly, I think there's just so much more going on in the world that like an ad about Sidney Sweeney isn't something that we need to pay attention to. It's this, and it's actually fighting for people's rights.
Thank you. In this whole montage, one person that makes sense. There's so much more going on, so much more that we can focus on. And people are worried about a word play in a jean commercial. And there's so much of this on my feed over on the TikTok, and I'm like, girl, stop it. Stop it. So then at this point, I'm thinking TikTok literally is listening to my thoughts, even though I was just thinking them internally. Because then my feed, although it was still about the same topic, kind of turned, and it made me happy. Because I'm like, am I the only one in this world that is just like, this is just dumb? But I'm not alone. This is one of my favorites.
Somebody explain it to me like I'm 5. Like, why are we angry about this? I am sincerely confused. Like, it's Easter, I'm an egg, I'm lost. What's the problem? Now, there's one ad from this campaign that had me like, because you're selling women's clothes by playing to the male gaze. Like, I'm not understanding that marketing strategy. But at the same time, like, I get it. I mean, she's Sidney Sweeney. She is her.
Pretty girl.
But my girl, I can't see the jeans. That's such a minor thing. Like, who cares? But the rest of the commentary,
in
like,
this frame,
are y'all okay?
it's just the
My
body.
eyeball itches. Like, some of the craziest stuff I've heard. White supremacy, Nazism, eugenics. Like, what? What? Like, how do you get that out of that?
Right.
Sidney Sweeney has great jeans. It's wordplay. It's a play on words. It's so 90s. So yeah, she has great jeans. She's gorgeous, petite, and let's be real, has a gorgeous natural rack. Like, I need to know where she buys her bras.
I didn't look at her rack.
She's selling jeans. It's a pun. It's punny. It's wordplay.
Right.
There's a TikTok somewhere on this here app. I saw it on Twitter/X. This is where they got it from. Of this woman calling American Eagle customer service to complain about this campaign.
That is ridiculous.
I mean, she's complaining to some random customer service agent who
Which I will also add that I don't know how this became a thing, but there was rumor out of nowhere that if you weren't white and had good jeans, you could not go into American Eagle and buy jeans because they wouldn't sell them to you. So then I found this and I was like, I love this.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
This was messy.
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black.
I'm pretty black, so let's see if I can go in there. Here she is in the flesh, Sidney Sweeney.
Love
what do y'all think about these pants? Y'all like these pants? Apparently, I can go in there if I'm black. They even took my picture.
Good job, girl. And they look fantastic on you. Yes. Here's another one.
All right, guys. I'm currently at the mall. I'm about to walk into American Eagle. I'm kind of nervous. We're about to find out because I heard it's a white supremacy Nazi brand. Let's see how they treat me. Nobody's told me to get out.
They're there to do a job. I don't think any company truly cares what your race, color, where you come from is. They want you to go in and spend money, even if you buy one pair of jeans. Their target is to make a sale. That's the challenge. I need to make a sale, which, by the way, this whole campaign was a win for them. We'll get into that. Okay, so that convinced him that he wanted to buy a pair of jeans. He didn't follow up and say whether or not he did, but he wanted to buy a pair of jeans. We have Bethany Frankel,
Jeans are passed down from parents to offspring,
who tapped in on it
often determining traits like hair color,
and ended up getting like the suit.
even eye color.
And it looks good on her.
My jeans are blue.
Sidney Sweeney has very keen.
Here's one more that summarized my thoughts, and I was like,
okay, this is for all of you just like making something out of nothing. I'm gonna make it so simple for you. Hot, really hot, okay? Really good looking, okay? So hot, good looking equals genes. Genes. Genetics. Good genetics, because she's fucking hot. Okay?
Pretty.
See the jean denim outfit? Sorry. Okay. See the jean denim outfit she's got on here? Jeans. Jeans. Good genes. You guys overthink. You guys are just really thinking, jumping the hoops, going under the limbo. You're trying to make so much out of nothing. It's not that deep.
It's not that
and
deep.
It's not what you think it is.
Right.
Okay, and put all that energy into something good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye. I loved her. I loved her because she's 100% spot on that. Here's another one that I absolutely loved.
I'm really starting to feel like this generation of young women is just
beautiful.
full of self-centered haters.
Like her features. Her
Obviously, it's not everybody, but all of this Sidney Sweeney hate and criticism is really leaving me perplexed. Being mad at somebody just because they're cute and have a cute body is not a legitimate reason to hate them and cancel them, and promote and encourage other people to hate and criticize them.
Everyone's entitled to their feelings. It's valid. The same way that I have my feelings and I have my opinions, everyone is entitled to that as well. But when you bring it to the internet and you're bullying others and making them feel this big, tearing them down so that you can feel good about yourself, that's where it's just a no-go. In the last few years, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, the internet has gotten way out of hand. People are way too comfortable. People are sharing way too much, but also people are extremely open with bashing others for no apparent reason. Like, feel the way that you want to, but there's no reason to attack other people for no real reason, just because you have an opinion. And what many people have not noticed, because they're so focused on what's wrong with the commercial and deep diving and trying to over scrutinize every word, every step that she took, the way she buttoned up her top, or, zipped up their jeans and then rolled them up. Like, they're focusing so much on that they didn't notice American Eagle won. Sidney Sweeney gets paid regardless. And all publicity is good publicity, whether it's received well or not. The jeans are selling. And people bringing negative attention to the campaign did not slow down their sales. Enough to where Dunkin' Donuts followed suit, released a somewhat similar campaign, and people are making a big deal about that one too. Now they want to cancel Dunkin' Donuts. Are you serious? Remember that a brand's focus is awareness and profit. If they see something that is trending, they are gonna jump on the bandwagon. They wanna get a little piece of that cake too. And we can flip this into a non-brand situation. So for instance, trends. We're on social media. There are stuff that's always trending. The new dance that's trending, the new song that's trending, the new makeup trick that's trending, the new makeup product that is trending. When a creator sees something is trending, they jump on it real quick. It increases your chance of going viral. It increases your chance of exposure to more viewers, getting more views, making more money, and even more brands will get their eye on you. So jumping on a trend is definitely going to open doors and or opportunities for creators. Nothing different than what Dunkin' Donuts is doing. They saw it happening with American Eagle, release theirs. It's becoming a big deal with Dunkin' as well. Once again, people are talking about Dunkin' all over social media. It works. If you use TikTok, you know how it goes. Someone talks about a product. If that product goes viral, all other creators get their hands on the product. If a product is trending and has gone viral, i.e. Michaela has made so many things go viral, if you can get your hands on it and jump on that bandwagon, more eyes on you, more views equals possible sales equals brands wanting to work with you. And that's not even mentioning the potential of going viral. You want eyes on you. Now, I'm not saying that American Eagle did this on purpose. I think the idea behind the campaign was supposed to be fun. A cute little spin on it. I don't think anyone planning out this campaign or anyone approving the campaign expected this chaos from social media. But after everything that has gone on for the past several days, American Eagle has made a statement. And I'm so not mad at it. I'm really not.
American Eagle has spoken, y'all. Okay, so we talked about this a couple days ago, correct? Well, just about 2 hours ago, American Eagle released a statement on their Instagram page, and y'all, the world is healing. They said, Sidney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE genes with confidence their way. Great genes look good on everyone.
Thank
A
you.
year or two ago, this would have been a completely different statement, okay? This would have been a groveling apology on their knees. We're so sorry for the offense we caused and the triggers we triggered we didn't know triggered you. Oh my gosh, please don't cancel us. We promise to be more sensitive in the future. Blah, 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 blah. American Eagle really looked at y'all and said in the most polite way possible, y'all are dumb. Touch grass. Anyways, moving on. The internet has people delusional, really has people out here thinking they're the Jolly Green Giant when they're barely bigger than Stuart Little.
Maybe we're at a place where now we're turning a page. And it's okay to be sensitive. And if you're sensitive, I'm sorry that your feelings were hurt. But at the same time, it is what it is. That's how I grew up. I have such thick skin. But I grew up within a whole different generation. So listen, I've shared my thoughts throughout this whole thing. The reality is I think a lot of people are overthinking it. Is it everyone? No. But there is a generation of people that are just focusing on the little things. There's a bigger world out there and adulting is hard. I just don't see the big deal in the little things. I saw the commercial. I thought it was a commercial. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a fun wordplay and I moved on. Why? Because I have bigger fish to fry. And if you are adulting and you still have enough time to process and do a deep dive into something that's non-existent, maybe you just have too much time in your hands and you're not adulting enough. I don't know. But those are my thoughts. I'm really happy American Eagle made a statement. I'm really happy that they're kind of moving on. I'm going to keep my eyes on the Dunkin' Donuts situation. And I am actually going to get ready to film a whole other similar video, but it's going to be all makeup fails. And I'm actually really excited about it. Some of the clips that I watched, I didn't watch all the way through, but they made me laugh so hard. But as always, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on what do you think about the American Eagle, Sidney Sweeney, I don't know, push to get canceled? Do you agree with the people who were like, y'all are overthinking it, it's not that serious, it's not that deep, move on with your lives? Or are you very much like, yeah, this was racist and it was not right? I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Remember, this is a safe space for us all. No judgment. We're all gonna play nice. This family here is always nice. Now, please don't forget to hit that like button for me and make sure you're subscribed if you're new here, and I will see you guys on the next video.